Okay, hey, what's up, Aquarius? This reading is for you. Welcome back, Aquarius. Welcome back to my channel, Finding Peyote. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. This reading will be for May, like right now. Do star spread. Okay. Happy late Mother's Day. Let me get a drink real fast. Okay. Star spread. Your signifier card. Excuse me, sorry. Is the Six of Swords. That's the card in the middle. The first position is you currently. The Queen of Swords. What you want is the second position. Two came out. Cool. The Lovers and the Magician. That's what you want. So you'd like to manifest your true connection. Hidden factors. Okay. Is the Five of Pentacles. Maybe that's kind of feeling I got this feeling like you're not good enough or something. You don't belong there. This is obstacles. Is the Page of Swords. Okay. And the outcome is the King of Wands, taking charge of knowing exactly what you want, knowing exactly what you want to do. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So your signifier card is that you're moving to calmer waters, or something that you're kind of moving away from for the betterment of yourself. And that kind of seems like that's just so dark in there, that's true, because it's like the Queen of Swords here, which is cutting out of things that you don't need. Okay, so let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is also focusing on your happiness. Okay. Oh, crazy. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Okay, so there's something that you're walking away from. This is for your own sanity. For your own sanity, something that's just for the betterment of yourself. You kind of do what you have to do. Maybe not really what you want to do. Maybe it's a tough situation to kind of move past, but what you want is the Lovers and the Magician. So you either want your soulmate or you want to make that decision. And that's clarified with the Page of Swords, which is also here in the obstacles. So what you'd really like is kind of just be able to have, swift movement in order to manifest what you want. The Five of Pentacles is the hidden factors, and that seems like an internal thing. Clarify. Sorry, my job just texted me something. Okay. Let me respond to them. No, wait. No, I have to do it. Give me 1 second. Sorry. The Five of Swords is winning at all costs and having arguments and stuff. Off the hook for tomorrow morning. Found different solution. Saves the time ahead of you. Okay. Awesome. Okay. And those are two fives too, so that's kind of hidden obstacles. There's going to be some type of abrupt change and stuff, or something, kind of craziness or whatever. But you really don't want to be left out in the cold. You have this fear of that or whatever, or you have a fear of that other people are going to see you that way, see you as somebody who's quit on them, kind of thing. The Page of Swords is clarified with the Three of Cups, and that's the obstacles, and perhaps that's kind of what really propels you to say goodbye to somebody, is like online or finding out that there was like a third party situation, and that kind of would be the one thing to kind of really make things right in your situation, to have, you know, this outcome of the King of Wands. Let's clear it. Let's clarify with the Ten of Wands, and that kind of saying that, like, we're talking about not only are you physically moving away with the Six of Swords, but emotionally moving away with the Eight of Cups, but focusing on what makes you happy, the Queen of Swords, because you have all this important information coming in, maybe like this information starts to come in, or things start to cue because things start to synchronize. You start to see repeating numbers like 5, 5, or you start to see like birds, a lot of birds come around and everything, and that's kind of what is ticking you off, like not ticking off, like making it kind of like sparking whatever in your head. You go, oh, like maybe I should pay attention, you know, at this time. But in the end, what you're doing is taking control of the situation and saying that you're not going to put up with whatever it is anymore, and taking that initiative and having what do they say that was, is like your aha moment that, you know, you need to put these burdens down. And the Hermit too, so that could be, you know, really needing to step back and retreat and think about the things that you want. And Temperance came out, so really needing balance. Let's see if there's something. I asked kind of like what you're walking away from, and that could be the Lovers. It could either be walking away from a decision, or walking away from what could be a soulmate, or what you think is your soulmate. And more of the hidden stuff was the Five of Pentacles, which is feeling left out in the cold, with the Five of Swords, which is, you know, winning at all costs and kind of, you know, feeling like you're doing whatever you want to do. And that's clarified then too with the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck too, which talks about competition and arguments. But the Seven of Cups is having a lot of options, having too many options, or even having just like this fear of you don't like any of these other options. Maybe you just only wanted one option, but you know, it seems like something's going to be uncovered here as an obstacle, or it was already uncovered. Okay. I just do. This also could be just because I kind of asked, like, what are we moving away from? And what's answered is the Poverty card, and that's kind of what I was thinking, like, you know, with the hidden factors is not feeling like you're good enough, and that could be what you're moving away from. And that's much better, you know, to think about some situation that perhaps wasn't making you happy and was affecting your self-esteem, and you're going to be moving away, or you are moving away from that. And I feel like in the last reading it was something like about being really sad about stuff, thinking that things were not really working out or whatever. And so this is maybe that next step where you're really coming out of that and starting to take control of situations that you want, which are these cards here. The Eight of Cups, though, is moving away towards the Nine of Cups, which is a wish come true. So what you're really doing now, and that could be maybe you're moving towards your soulmate. That's what you would really like to do, because it is walking towards this card. All these cards are all looking this way. So, you know, it could be the Queen of Swords is talking about you as yourself, putting your foot down, standing firm. I mean, the sword is up and saying, these are the things that are going to make me happy. I've got to move on to my soulmate. Great fortune is clarifying where you're at right now, and that's really awesome, because to me it sounds like the great fortune is you realizing how awesome you are, and like, oh, you know, I want my situations in my life to be better. Most enabling and powerful and positive card. Intensifies positive cards, which they are positive cards. Unexpected good luck. Best card in the deck. May have a very good period now, taking a chance on your opportunities. And the great fortune doesn't provide the comfort for the rest of our days, but indicates that you can hope for an improvement or a winning streak in the short term. Great fortune indicates new opportunities in job matters or simply satisfaction from daily work. It also announces new perspectives and improvements in relationship matters. Yeah, so this is like you coming to this realization about how awesome you are, and these are the things that you want. You know, this you know, talks about you wanting, sorry, looking for some stuff. You know, wanting things to kind of go in a positive direction, because that's what would really make you happy. And so in what you want is the Lovers, the Page of Swords, and the Magician, and that's, you know, really taking maybe that like deeper look into what you really want. So that's really kind of examining things on yourself and what you really want and what to do to like manifest that situation with the Magician card. But it's also what you want is also to have that knowledge that you know what you're doing, and that you know that you're going to be making the right decision no matter what decision it is. What you want is to take that time to make a decision that you can feel solid about. And in the outcome, the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands is clarified with toil and labor, and that is the same about doing what you have to do, not necessarily what you want to do. So putting these like negative thoughts to the side, maybe there's a lot of self-sabotage and a lot of doubt that goes on. Putting those things aside is very hard to do. Hidden factors of the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups, it doesn't sound like, this doesn't seem like a love situation necessarily. It's more of like a discovery of yourself and the shadow work that you're doing in order to make sure that your relationships are a reflection of how you see yourself. And if you see yourself awesome, then your relationships will be awesome. But if you're constantly in this lack mentality with poverty and fighting your demons and feeling not good enough with the with poverty and the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, you know, it's of course you're not going to achieve anything if you're just saying that you know you can't achieve it anyways. Let's see what these obstacles are. Is it Page of Swords? Maybe as an obstacle what this is really saying, because I don't know. I mean, it could be finding out that if this is a relationship thing, right? Because the Lovers is here twice. So it could be like, you know, spying and finding out about third-party stuff. But let's get a Kipper card for it. Main, female. Yeah, what it really sounds more is like the obstacles are finding what makes you happy, and something like a main female does, which is an energy of like a King of Wands, is knowing what you want, you know, going for it. That could be Queen of Wands energy too, but like that real kind of go-getter and being confident in that way, because you know like what you want in life. And so an obstacle could be is like, what's like that, what's a Page of like Swords in the reverse? Yeah, maybe being intimidated, right? And unprepared. Oh, crazy. It's kind of like being too hard on yourself all the time and making, like, feeling that mentality that you're not good enough. You have to like keep going and keep going, maybe to like have some type of facade to your friends, you know, that things are hunky-dory when everything is kind of not, you know. But maybe that's kind of like an Aquarius thing too, of like not really asking for help, thinking that you can do like absolutely everything on your own, you know. Okay. Oh, there was a card here. It's the Five of Cups. That was hidden in this deck, and this is like my first reading doing today, so that could be just like a little hidden message of grief and stuff, and remorse, feeling guilty. Maybe in the past, you know, that you have ruined relationships like this, sabotaged them because of not feeling like you're good enough, and you're leaving them before they can leave you, type of thing, or creating false scenarios in your head, and that has led to there being problems, or could be like jealousy or whatever has been problems before. Okay, let's see here. If this is like a love situation, you know, what you have done is moved away because you felt like you couldn't sit here and just think all the time that you weren't good enough. You needed to focus on your happiness and move away, and this is the revelation that you've had. And ideally, what you would like is for your partner to come to that realization. It might be an air sign that you're dealing with, to come to a realization for themselves about this divine connection, and for them to kind of shape up or whatever. And the hidden factors that I'm seeing is that, you know, in the past, this has been the situation where there has been other people. You felt like it was a competition. You felt these are the things that you're realizing as these hidden factors, and like why you feel like you're not good enough, you know. Why you're thinking that like you don't deserve certain type of happiness, because, you know, you're putting yourself in this self-deprecating type of scenario over and over again. This is the situation you put yourself, and you could be putting yourself in this situation now. And what happens in these obstacles, like I said, is kind of finding out that there's a third party thing, or finding out that you are the third party, that there's actually somebody else and they're the main person and you're not. But in the end, what you're doing is taking that initiative to find balance, doing the things that you have to do, not that you want to do, because that's what you have to do in order to make this situation better. You have to get yourself out of this situation. That's the only thing that's going to make you happy. With the Queen of Swords. So how does this person feel about Aquarius? The Four of Wands. Okay, so they feel like you guys are supposed to be together. The King of Pentacles. They feel like you're dependable. Ace of Swords. I feel like you are kind of realizing some stuff. They're noticing the change in you, that you're kind of realizing things. And the Ten of Wands, and they feel like you're putting down these burdens. You're not really putting up with this stuff anymore. The Three of Cups. Maybe they feel like you're either hanging out with your friends more, or that you have other people. Maybe that's the thing, is that they are going to find out that you have other people. The Two of Wands. They feel like you're coming to a crossroads. Two of Pentacles. I think that you're searching for balance right now. And the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like they need just like a solid foundation with you. They need something more tangible. They think that you're planting seeds in order to kind of have more, you know, opportunities happen for this situation. And the High Priestess. They might think that you're highly intuitive, or they think that you're like, could be even keeping secrets. How do you feel about this person? does Aquarius feel about this person? You feel like this person is just in and out of your life. You think that this person, King of Swords, well, is your counterpart, though. You do think that they are your soulmate for the world. You think that there's some type of ending, or they're ending something. The Queen of Pentacles, which they thought you were the King of Pentacles. They think that, and you think that they are the Queen of Pentacles, or somebody that's nurturing, somebody that would be somebody that you would like to marry. The Ten of Pentacles, yeah, kind of a good package, complete package. The Two of Pentacles, you feel the same, and the Two of Wands. So you both feel like you guys are trying to find balance, and that you guys are both at some type of crossroads. The Knight of Pentacles, but you feel like they're taking too long. Yeah, and you feel like they're keeping things from you. The same thing, you guys are mirroring each other. You guys both think that you're keeping secrets from each other, or not telling each other the whole truth. What's the outcome? What's the outcome of this? The Ten of Cups. Okay, awesome. What's the outcome? The Hermit. Okay, you know, thinking about stuff, taking time to reflect. The Knight of Pentacles, it'll come in slow and steady. The Four of Pentacles, it'll be stable. The Tower. Okay, let's see what this Tower is. The Empress. Okay, maybe then somebody, like, you know, really going out there either to be on their own, or somebody, it's like a Knight of Swords, somebody declaring like their love for somebody else. Somebody's going to say something. The Eight of Pentacles, you guys are going to work on this stuff together. The King of Pentacles, but something that's nice and stable and abundant. And the Two of Cups, Soulmates and Temperance on the bottom. So that's awesome. You know what I mean? Coming and thinking of, like, moving past any doubt, and thinking that you're not good enough, because of course you're good enough. That's very easy to say. I don't have to know you personally to know that you are good enough. Duh, of course. Nobody's better than anybody else. Everybody's worthy of love and deserves it, right? Okay. So, advice for Aquarius. It's the obstacles part that bothers me, you know, because all this stuff, and I guess the hidden factor, that all of it's like problematic, you know, because you're coming into this thing where you're really feeling like, this is what I'm doing. I'm coming to these aha moments and stuff, and in the end is still that aha moment. That's having everything that's like that Midas touch, that's doing everything like awesome and stuff, but your hidden factors is you thinking that you're not good enough, but you're moving past it. But are you? Because this is the hidden factors, and the obstacles, you know, might be, you know, jealousy. It might be, you might be the obstacle, and that you're always just spying and stuff and creating scenarios. That could be what it is. Always creating scenarios in your head that aren't really there. You know, maybe it's like you're always thinking that your person is cheating. You're always thinking that your person has other options and stuff. And so that's kind of ruining the situation. Maybe not even for them. Maybe this is just you, and what you really want is peace in your own head. And so that could be what we're talking about. The Ten of Wands and the King of Wands is you telling yourself to shut the hell up and to stop, you know, doing that or whatever, and then you wind up even feeling guilty with the Five of Cups for even feeling this way. So let's get advice. Now I feel bad. High Priestess, use your intuition. The Knight of Swords, don't be afraid. The Nine of Swords as advice is don't take things too seriously. The Seven of Pentacles, yeah, work on having solid foundations and build relationships, whether in this one or another one. You guys are both soulmates, so I think it's probably you guys will be together. But just, you know, to build that solid foundation so you don't have to feel jealousy anymore. This person is not going to hurt you. Or maybe they do. I don't freaking know, but you can't control that. The Three of Wands is kind of like waiting for your ships to come in. So if you've planted these seeds, take your time, and don't be afraid that, you know, you can be successful in this situation or any love situation that you have. And the Seven of Cups has advice us kind of get out of your head for all these things. That's like what if, what if, what if. That's self-sabotaging things that are hurting you in any situation you're in. Not even just relationships, but work and life and all that. Advice, the Star. Yeah, you are the star. Your wish come true. Your wishes will come true. The Death card. New beginnings are going to be happening, whether in this situation or another one. And Judgment is, you know, don't be so hard on yourself. And the Eight of Cups is talking about reminding you to mentally move and emotionally move away from these self-sabotaging thoughts in your head. And focus on what you really want, as you know, as a lover, and that kind of stuff. So that was your reading. I hope that it resonated. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, please email me. And have a great day. Okay, bye.